Behind the Yellow Wallpaper, a look at women and mental health by Shalirrah Barksdale, a SPORK exclusive article narrated by Carol Tanya from Action Voiceover. Mental illness has played a role in the lives of millions of women long before official diagnoses were named. Bouts with depression, anxiety, bipolar disorder, and many other illnesses have been depicted in both print and film. Women writers and poets have written in beautiful honesty about the plight of mental illness. Writers such as Sylvia Plath, Virginia Woolf, Anne Sexton, J.K. Rowling, and Lena Dunham have all written in a biographical manner or through characters and creatures about succumbing to illness and the feelings left thereafter. On screen, films such as Single White Female, Girl Interrupted, Grey Gardens, Prozac Nation, Black Swan, and Silver Linings Playbook showcase the very real feelings of loneliness and anxiety associated with mental illness. Today's recognition of mental illness in women is a far cry from the response women have received over the past 100+ years. One prime example of the acknowledgement of mental illness in women can be found in Charlotte Perkins Gilman's short story, The Yellow Wallpaper. Although this piece of literary finesse was written 124 years ago, it so boldly addresses the oppression of women both mentally and professionally. The story follows closely as a woman spirals into what is seemingly a pit of psychosis. The woman, after giving birth, battles what we know as postpartum depression. Given the time, 1892, this woman's symptoms were simply diagnosed as a slight hysterical tendency. The physician's cure for this slight hysterical tendency was rest, fresh air, and absolutely no work or social gatherings. It is clear as the story progresses what harm this isolation does to the main character. By the end of the story, the woman does not want to leave the room that has been enlisted for her rest and envisions herself as a part of the room's yellow wallpaper, the only stimulus in her secluded world. The Yellow Wallpaper, in my opinion, gave insight into what life was like for women during this time period, with women often depicted as weak and mentally fragile. The cure for bouts of depression was isolation and rest, which in turn often caused more harm than good.